All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jon Randall. I'm a regional director with GoldenCare USA, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to get on this webinar today. And if you've never been to our website, goldencareagent.com, please go there and look at all the neat tools that we offer to our agents. I'm going to go through a little bit of the Instant Pivot today, but one of the best underwriting tools out there for short-term care. We also have the CSG actuarial that'll quote any med sup in any zip code in the United States, give you all the different choices in that state, and show their pricing. Besides a lot of other tools, the LTC CEO will be updated probably by the end of the day today, so look for an update for that. And feel free to give us a call here at 800-842-7799. I do have to apologize. I do have a little bit of a cold, so I'll try to get through this without coughing or doing any of that stuff. Again, today we're going to determine client eligibility for the OmniFlex program. If you haven't seen the OmniFlex yet, it has taken basically everything by storm. It's our number one selling product right now. We have about a 98% placement rate. And you know what? Things are really moving over to the short-term care, and I'm going to try to explain a little bit why of that. Right now, 90% of couples will require some type of care. And you know what? About 90% of them never had that conversation. 61 people said they'd rather die than go to a nursing home. Especially during the COVID time, nursing home really ended up scaring off people. So what they're doing, though, is they're waiting for the agents to come out and talk to them, start that conversation. Long-term care, short-term care, home health care. Find an option that'll help keep them out of the facilities, but still cover them in case they have to. You will get a copy of everything we send out today, of the slides and all the little pieces I'm going to show you. But again, I was telling you, it's a shifting marketplace. Short-term care is really growing fast. It covers a lot more people because the underwriting is so much easier. And today's policies are very robust, making them very comparable to long-term care programs. But short-term care is really stepping up. You know what? Less underwriting, stronger benefits, and lower premiums. Basically the perfect fit for almost all your clients out there. It's available right now in 32 states. More will be coming, but we got a good chunk of them already. Again, here's the state availability, and I'll show you where else you can find that later. Basically, these are the tools I'm just going to show you a snapshot of today, explain a little bit, but the agent guide and the medication list. We do have an underwriting tip sheet. We have a pre-screen form. Again, the Instant Pivot tool, which is really neat. We do have the underwriting questions from the application to show you if you're eligible or if you have to take the Tier 2 product. GoldenCare's OmniFlex asset page is available to everybody. You can go sign up for it at goldencareagent.com. We'll give you a free trial if you're not an agent. But when you see all of our neat tools, I think it's a very good move to add this OmniFlex or other short-term cares to your portfolio and join the GoldenCare team. I'll give you a quick snapshot of who our team is here. There's very many people you can contact. So again, let's get on with this. If I can make my next slide. There's the OmniFlex Short-Term Care Agent Guide. It does have the medication list on it in page 27. We do have a standalone medication list, as you can see on the right-hand side here. It basically tells you if they're an ineligible drug they can't take it, or if it's one that'll give you limited benefits. But don't ever be afraid to call. Sometimes there's a medication that they might be taking for a different reason. So they do try to tell you in this middle column here, the grayed out one, um, what the reason, if they're taking the drug for that reason, that's why it's a knockout or a limited benefit. If it's for a different reason, they could maybe still get it. And again, I know these pictures are small, you're not seeing them, but you are going to get a copy of all of this in the follow-up email. The underwriting tip sheet's really nice. It refers to where the medication lists that we've already mentioned, and it'll let you utilize our health pre-screen form if they have more complicated health industries. But it's just some basic little facts here on how to make it easier to look at your client and underwrite them right off the bat. The health screen form is really nice. You can fill that out, and there's a button on there that automatically sends the email right to Short-Term Care at Manhattan Life. You just press the button, it populates itself, and you hit send. And they'll get back to you fairly quickly. Again, I apologize for these being so small. I'm just trying to introduce you to these tools to let you know we have about everything out there to really make it simple for you to decide if a client's eligible and to get ready to fill out an app and make that sale and help your client out. Here's the Instant Pivot tool I talk about a lot. Basically, you can go over here to select keyword. You could put in Parkinson's. It'll give a red X for all the ones that don't cover it, or it'll give a green check mark for which products will go. If you have medications, you can list up to 15, I believe, medications. Yeah, limit of 15 right there. And it'll knock out all the companies that won't take that medication. And it'll give you green check marks by the one that are fine. If you just want to limit it to the state you're in, so you could put North Carolina or whatever state, and if any of these products aren't available there, it'll make it disappear from your screen. You'll just see the blue if it's available. Or you can right off the bat select the products you want. Maybe you only want the True Freedom, Manhattan Life, and Aetna, and Critical Cash. You can pick those plans, or maybe you just want Aetna Home Care and Wellbe Short-Term Care. Whatever ones it is, you can go ahead and pick that. This is a very comprehensive tool. It really makes your underwriting a lot easier. Again, this is available to you. You have to sign up for Agent Corner at GoldenCareAgent.com. Sign up for Agent Corner. Again, if you're an agent, we'll give you access right away. If you're not an agent, we will give you a limited time access just so you can see the different tools they have. Excuse me. Here's the questions. If you answer yes to any of these, you're not eligible for coverage. Excuse me. So the first one, if you have AIDS or something like that, HIV infection, you can't get the plan. If you're currently on Medicare and Medicare disability prior to age 65, or you're disabled, you can't get the plan. If you're receiving assistance to perform your activities of daily living, meaning you already need help. Or if you're or if you're confined to home health care services or rehabilitation, nursing home, assisted living. If you have Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, now make sure you look at that stage 4 or 5, Huntington's or a cognitive impairment, receiving treatment for a professional for diabetic complications resulting in neuropathy, retinopathy, kidney disease or failure, or kidney dialysis. And if you're insulin-dependent diabetes in conjunction with heart failure. So it has to be in conjunction with heart failure. Or you have a surgery or a test that hasn't yet been performed in the last 12 months. And this is a really key one here. Within the last 24 months, have you been diagnosed with, treated, or been prescribed medications for any of the following cancers other than in situ? But it does say within the last 24 months. One key thing is Manhattan Life told us, answer the question as you read it, and that'll give you your answer. You don't have to look into it. You don't have to study it and try to figure out what could be wrong. If they can answer the question truthfully, they'll be able to get the plan. Here's the ones that'll determine if they can only get the Tier 2 product, which Tier 2 limits you to $100 a day for the basically home care, facility care, and you can add a hospital indemnity rider. So within the last 24 months, have you been diagnosed or received treatment or been prescribed a medication for any of the following? So that's the key, within the last 24 months. If you have somebody who has cancer and they haven't received any treatment and it was diagnosed 3 years ago and they're not taking any medication, he's totally fine to get the full plan. So here's the different knockouts here. If they answer yes to any of them, they probably could be a Tier 2. But these aren't knockout questions. It's just determining whether they can get the full plan or the limited benefit plan. The OmniFlex Assets page, we will give you access to that also. If you're an agent, just call and ask and we will send you that link. But that has everything you need to know about OmniFlex. State availability, the short-term care features, the differentiators. There's a short presentation, a mid-sized presentation. Right here is what's called our fast facts. You can put your, click on that arrow and it'll list all the different ones. So you can go right to the one you want. Maybe you want to know more about restoration of benefits. Maybe you want to know about the Fast 50, the cash benefit. There's a short little 1 to 3 minute video on all the features of OmniFlex. There is a link right to the quote enrollment tool on Manhattan. There's also a user guide if you're having problems with it and can't get a hold of us for some reason. A training video on it. Online account help. Whoops, this is touchy, sorry. Premium examples. Here's the instant pivot tool. It'll link you right to it. All kinds of tools. Here's the agent guide, the brochures, infographics, medication list, outline of coverage, frequently asked questions, a sample policy. Assets page basically has everything right in front of you, one touch, just a link away, just click on it, and you got it. And these fast facts are great to watch, even if you just want to learn a little bit more about the products. Right now, if you get signed up with OmniFlex Manhattan Life, and it's sent, when you get approved, if you write an app within 30 days, we're going to send you a $200 cash bonus. So a great incentive to get out there and help your client and put a little Christmas money in your pocket or holiday money. Here's our team. We have Jeff Clark and myself, our regional directors. Manny, Morgan, Corey, and Lynn are all great marketing support, and Lynn is a great web administrator that can help you out with some of the tougher things. A really good team, so you can always get a hold of one of us. Even if I'm on the phone, You can usually ask for anybody else in marketing support, and you will get a live person so we can help you out right away. I did keep it short and sweet. I want to thank everybody for joining us again. Remember, GoldenCareAgent.com. Sign up for Agent Corner and get all these tools right at your fingertips there also. Give us a call at 800-842-7799 if you have any questions. And everybody have a great rest of the week and enjoy your weekend. Thanks again, everybody.
GoldenCare is always here to serve you with new tools, new products, new ideas, and new innovations, and always the best support in the business to help you succeed. So give us a call at 800-842-7799 and check out our website at www.goldencareagent.com.